What's up, my horse lovers? It's the Horse Reactor here, and I am back for another reaction. This time we are once again returning to NBC Sports. This is Preakness Stakes 2025 Full Race, NBC Sports. Before I get to the reaction, there's no Triple Crown this year. Sovereignty, the Kentucky Derby winner, didn't run in the race. For those of you who don't watch the sport and only watch the Triple Crown races. So yeah, no Triple Crown winner this year, but hopefully next year. But also, just as a heads up, when I react to next year's Preakness, it's not going to be at Pimlico. It's going to be at Laurel Park, because Pimlico is going to be under renovation along with Belmont. But I think that will only be until 2027, like Belmont Park is. Anyways, the video is about 7 minutes and 10 seconds long. Seriously, it's not long. It's just a horse race. Well, I guess it's a long video, so I guess let's get it done in 3, 2, 1, play.
Going for back-to-back Preaknesses. Bob Baffert trying to extend his record and win this race for a 9th time.
Oh, they're already doing the race.
Griffin Johnson is this team's
getting ready for the race
to make so many happy. Get Michael McCarthy win his 2nd Preakness. One last time.
Michael McCarthy won
as we know
with Ron Bauer in 2021.
The Preakness Stakes. Upstairs to Larry Colmes.
Mike, thank you very much. Gosker is just the last one to come forward under Luis Saez, taking that outside stall. They're all in line. We are ready for the start. Heart of Honor a little restless, as too is goal-oriented. They're up.
In
Preakness. And Journalism is out very fast, but Clever again is the quickest and will take the lead with Longshot Gosker going up on the outside. So it's going to be these two to set the pace as they make that final trip past this historic grandstand. And then it's goal-oriented running in 3rd and Hart held on the inside. And then American Promise in 4th. Journalism broke very well, but he's down on the inside moving into the turn as River Thames goes up 3 wide. Then Pay Billy Hart
into the first turn.
Running Sandman is racing 9 lengths from the front as they round that turn. 23.19 the opening quarter mile. And that's set by Clever again. And Jose Ortiz, they're out there by a length and a half over Gosker in 2nd. Goal-oriented is tucked in 3rd. Then to the outside comes River Thames. American Promise, the D. Wayne Lucas runner under Nick Juarez, is 5th right now. 4 lengths from the front, and Umberto Rispoli has Journalism just to his inside, now being nudged along to keep up his Journalism. He nudged along here up the backstretch with 5 lengths to make up. Then Pay Billy, Sandman at the back with Heart of Honor.
All right,
the
so
half was 46.66
46.66 seconds for the half.
Clever again.
That's pretty fast.
Gosker, and these two are right together on the lead.
And Sandman is out of last.
3rd. Goal-oriented is 4th. American Promise 5th on the outside. Journalism is still 6th. He's got a lot of ground to cover. He is still 5 lengths behind as they make their way toward the top of the stretch. Gosker trying to pull off a huge upset here. Has taken the lead on the outside. Clever again cuts the corner. Journalism is getting closer now. He's behind a wall of horses. He's looking for a place to go, and he's got nowhere to go. Oh, he bumped hard with goal-oriented.
And Clever again.
Gosker's running the race of his life, and Sandman has entered the scene, and he has moved up on the far outside. Journalism is still running on. He's back into 2nd. He might even win it. Here's the wire. Oh, my goodness. Journalism has won the Preakness Stakes in a performance like you read about.
In a book?
A remarkable recovery by Journalism. The heavy jostling as he tried to squeeze through 2 other horses. The heavy bumping with goal-oriented. Able to make the late charge. Journalism 2nd in the Derby. Journalism has.
Was that why he was number 2 in this one?
And wins the Preakness.
What a courageous race by Journalism. Got squeezed early, farther back than he wanted to be. Umberto Rispoli did not panic. He saved the ground in the first turn. He saved it in the second round. In the second turn, went for a spot.
Did he say second ground?
But you have
the heck is that?
It was do or die at that point, and Journalism, to his credit, had enough courage to force his way through there and overcome an almost insurmountable lead by Gosker in the stretch.
Yeah.
There certainly will be a second look, a third look, a fourth look from the stewards. Journalism clever against Sandman, goal-oriented, the unofficial under the wire. Let's watch again.
There was not only jostling here, there was some even exchanges of elbows at one point.
Yeah, there was.
Flavien Prat on the one-horse goal-oriented and Umberto Rispoli on Journalism, a little similar to what Journalism had to overcome to win the Santa Anita Derby. He showed such courageousness to win that. I thought he had no shot at the top of the stretch when he saw what was
I thought he had no shot at that too.
Accelerate and run down Gosker Lake.
Now, most
Here's
of the
the
jostling
head-on
already
shot,
happened,
except
but they're
Gosker
straightened
is
up, and
in front of Journalism here.
Rispoli and Journalism have a spot there. And
Right
it looks
there.
like goal-oriented comes in on him. Flavien Prat
They bumped.
crowds Journalism, and then in turn crowds Clever again. But Journalism would have none of it. He kept his composure, he regrouped, and Umberto Rispoli asked him for his life, and he gave it to him. Oh, what an effort by Journalism.
Let me give you the under the wire again. Journalism, Gosker, Sandman, goal-oriented. 2-9-7-1, unofficially under the wire. But now the continued multiple looks from the stewards.
And this was on Clever again.
On board Clever again.
Who was basically eased in the final eighth of a mile. He was just sort of an ancillary part of all of that bumping. And he was already beginning to fade, so
Yeah, he was.
He's just essentially eased him in the last furlong.
Not a good
to finish
idea.
a distant last.
You think Umberto Rispoli's heart is beating fast? Here he is with Donna.
Umberto
praying?
was very emotional. He just said, if this is a dream, please, nobody wake me up. Umberto, you took a leap of faith when you came here from Italy in 2020, and this was imagining the sort of thing you imagined would happen, but I think it feels pretty impactful to you.
Don, I still can't realize what this horse did
Inquiry.
today. Again, I got to trouble at the quarter pole. And look, he make himself
Top left of the
again
screen.
Going.
And
I mean,
you're
it's all
seeing
about
Inquiry.
him. It's all about him. It's a pleasure and privilege to ride a horse like him. I would like to say thank you. Give me 12 seconds to say thank you to everybody. I want to say thank you to Michael McCarthy, to Aaron Wellman, La Penta, Bridlewood Farm. Colors are up today. Coolmore, my wife, my kids, my family, my brother, my mother, my father then teach me everything. My sponsor, Hildebrands, to support me today. It's just unbelievable. I won one of the legs of the Triple Crown and I'm crying like a kid.
There is an inquiry. Let's talk about what happened at the
Well, at
top of
least
the
it
stretch. It looks like
didn't-
it was a dogfight, and he just
And
fought.
end up in a
I mean, I
disqualification
was
of
in a tough spot.
anybody.
I was very in the whole spot and
We don't need that happening in the Triple Crown.
it's unbelievable.
By the way, there is no change. You are the winner.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You've won races all over the world, two-time champion jockey in Italy, but this is your first one in a Triple Crown race. Obviously, it means a lot to you, but why?
Because, Dana, you know, when I cross the wire, the first things comes up. My mind, it's all the 20 years of my career they pass in front of me. And I had to wait so long to be on a champion like that. But, you know, a guy who works for you, Jerry Bailey, tells me, say, when there is a chance, you take it.
Yeah.
So, it's your
That's a-
chance. And I
that's
do
a
take
fact.
it. Thanks, Jerry.
Well done, Umberto.
And that's it. All right. So that was Preakness Stakes 2025 full race NBC Sports. So no Triple Crown this year. But congratulations to the connections of Journalism who won the Preakness. Not a good run in the Derby, finishing second. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, I just found out today, Sandman might not be going in the Belmont at Saratoga. His connections are probably going to go in a summer race, like the Jim Dandy, the Travers. One of those two races. So Sandman is not going to run in the final leg of the Triple Crown this year. You only get one shot, you got to make it a good one, but I guess that ain't going to happen. And it kind of sucked that Sovereignty wasn't in the Preakness, because, like I just said, you only get one shot of a Triple Crown, and I mean, for the horses, they get one shot of winning the Triple Crown, and that's it. just once, and then that's it. But the connections of Sovereignty did not want to go in the Preakness, which was a huge mistake, in my opinion. They should have gone in the Preakness, because then if he would have won, they would have had a possibility of a Triple Crown on the line. But didn't happen. Oh well, maybe next year with another horse if Godolphin wins the Kentucky Derby. Anyways, that's going to be it for this reaction, so please leave a like down below. Most importantly, copy the name of the video I reacted to and search it up in the search bar so you guys can see the video for yourself without having me talk over it. And click over here to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.